Thanks for checking out my micro drawings channel. Here I'm starting with the pencil, quarter, and my Copic multi-liner 0.03 for scale. And today I'll be drawing Dino from the Flintstones. So I'm starting with his two eyes. I like to usually start with facial features because if I screw those up, then I haven't gone that far into the drawing, so I'm not wasting as much time with the restart, because you get the rest of it looking okay, but if you goof up the face, that's the toughest part. So that's my reasoning. So then I worked down around his face and his mouth and drawn his head and his neck in. And there I'm putting on his collar and his little name tag. And then adding his 3 tufts of fur or hair up at the top. Again, thanks for checking this out. Please consider subscribing and sharing the channel with others. There I'm drawing down his back. And there goes his tail. And there goes his back legs. And his little toes, 3 little toes. They get pretty skinny, so they kind of start mushing together a little bit there. And there's the quarter for scale. So about from the top of Dino's head to the bottom of his feet, it is about the size of George Washington's head on the quarter. And there, bringing in his other bottom leg that he's sitting on. And then I just need to add in his forelegs or his arms. And the one's kind of bent and tucked in on his right side behind him a little bit. The other one's just hanging there freely. And then putting the little toes, fingers, I suppose, on there. There I'm adding the black dots along Dino's back. There's the quarter for scale. And you can see it covers him up fully. And so the next step is adding some color. First I'll add on the blue of his collar. And then the yellow gold of his name tag. And it's just a light touch. If I hold these are Copic sketch markers. If I hold them too long, they'll bleed into the paper and go over the black Copic multi-liner. And there's a little cotton pearl. It's usually a skin tone I use on other cartoon characters. It is his face or his nose and mouth area at least. There's a quarter for scale again. And again, it covers that up nicely. And here's the purple. I've only got one shade of purple, so I need to add that onto my list of colors to buy. I tried out some different options with some Micron and Sharpie little fine tip markers, but they were all pretty dark. This one, at least when it dried a little bit, looked like it might let the spots show up, but it's pretty dark, so it really covers up a lot of them. There again, I'm getting very close, rotating the paper to use that fine tip to work just up to the line or a little short of it, because the bleed from the ink will carry it. Working around his eyes is delicate work because I want to let those white eyes remain white. So again, just lightly touching, trying to touch just the tip of it. And there, working his toes. So unfortunately covered up his front arm, kind of disappeared there with the dark purple. With the right lighting, you can see it. Again, there's the quarter for scale. And then adding on the date. Thanks for watching. I hope you like Dino.